What if Sefton and Jamie Walker had made Suicide Squad Kill Justice League like they wanted? Now, I know that soon after the game's failure, rumors started circulating that Sefton and Jamie Walker made it that way, not Sweet Baby. Even though the game's story is just like many other Sweet Baby game stories. In The Last of Us 2, they kill the white male main character that put the franchise on the map. In Alan Wake 2, they corrupt the white male main character who put the franchise on the map. In God of War Ragnarok, they sideline the white male main character who put the franchise on the map. In Insomniac Spider-Man 2, they weaken the white male main character who put the franchise on the map. And in Suicide Squad Kill Justice League, they sideline, weaken, corrupt, and kill the white male and other male main characters, and a bonus female with Wonder Woman. And in every case, they replace them with characters they like better, but are not nearly as good. With the combo of that, plus making it a greedy, lazy life service, the game lost over $200 million. And then the blame game began. Both Sweet Baby and WB blamed Sefton and Jamie for the game's failure. Sefton and Jamie wrote the stories, WB said, through people who work for them. And yet it's just like all your other stories. Sefton and Jamie wanted the game to be life service, WB said, through people who worked for them. And yet you guys are doubling down life service games? I'm like, yep. This is blame game, plain and simple. A last-ditch effort to get the heat off of them, so less cash and reputation is lost. It's not going to work. The damage is already done. Lying about who messed up will only make things worse. And now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's see how the game would have actually been. Let's see how the game would actually be. Sefton and Jamie had creative freedom during the making of it. First of all, it would have been an Arkham Knight asset flip. Some people might disagree, but why not stick with what works? And speaking of which, it would have used free-flow combat, character models of characters that were in the other Rocksteady games, and it would have not have been a live service. Sefton and Jamie never made a live service game before. They made single-player games bursting with content. Batman would have been playable because he would not have gone to the Skull Ship with the other members of the Justice League. He would know better than to not have a backup plan, and that plan could be the Suicide Squad. Sexy Harley Quinn from the Arkham series, not her deflated, gay, Joker-hating replacement. The real Deadshot, the white or Hispanic man who can bounce bullets off of 5 things to hit his target. Not the token black dude who says he's the real one, but is not nearly as good. King Shark and Boomerang would be new, but they could be way better than they were in Suicide Squad to Kill the Justice League, because they would use their unique attacks and weapons instead of guns. Also, instead of a boring city with one type of enemy, Metropolis could have had sections dedicated to each Justice League member that was being controlled by Brainiac, just like in Arkham City. And they could even have become playable after they were beaten. Also, they could have had more than 4 playable characters at launch. Killer Croc, Penguin, Riddler, Toyman, Baby Ivy, and Gizmo were right there. They could totally have been playable, but they weren't. Then there were the characters they struggled along with. Jonker, Mrs. Freeze, Kimball Lawless, and Old Man Deathstroke could have been unlockable, or better yet, vastly different than they were. There are so many things that would have been better if they had been in charge of the game, but they weren't. It's so obvious. Look at the history of these companies. See what they've done before. Don't just take their word for it. I'm here with Comics, and wow, was this game a missed opportunity. Also, Sweet Baby would like you to please ignore the fact that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was one of the mini games proudly displayed on their website. Not ignoring it ruins their narrative.